Okay, so our next step will be then cleaning up the skin, where we're working with healing and cloning tool. Mostly what I do is take my basic retouching layer, move it down, and then turn on my help layer first off and just see, okay, this is what we have been retouching already with the liquefying. We have fixed that, and that. It looks all good. If there's a problem with the nose, you can still go back again and fix that again. Now we're going to go over to the healing and cloning part. Basically what I do is going to fix all small things that we have on the skin. So we have to clean up every little bit that is on the skin. So mostly I work with my healing brush tool or with my cloning stamp tool. Healing brush tool, very simple, select it and then just with Alt, sample an area very close by and just sample from there and paint over your blemish or whatever you want to take away. Over here, very easy. So what I would say is always clone an area very close by. So hold one finger on Alt and one is on the mouse or on the pen. I'm working with a Vacuum Continuous 4 board again. So with my pen, also here at the top, my pen pressure is set on. I have it to sampled and I have it to set it on current layer, not on all layers, current layer. And then if you don't have a Vacuum Continuous 4 board, you have to change your brush over here. I have my wheel, so I can turn it really easy over here. Sample again, hold Alt, and sample an area very close by. Just paint over that, and now we're going to work very close in the details and just healing stuff away. All over here, healing all these small things. Then sometimes I do have a little bit of a problem. Say for instance an area over here, if I heal that, say if I go over here and heal all of that, then the reds go in a little bit too much and these pixels heal in too much that I don't want. So I'm going to press Command Z, go back here or go back in your history panel here at the top. And what I'm going to do is go to my cloning tool over here and then I'm going to sample, make my brush a little bit bigger, sample exactly the same area. So clone from here and just clone over there. Sorry, sample from here, clone over there. And again, and that looks a bit better to me already. Okay. Maybe if you also want to, then clean it up with healing brush a little bit, not too much. Okay, that's too much already. Like over that. So that's really working in the fine details over here. But mostly what I do, I spend up to 15 to 20 minutes and just retouch everything that needs to be retouched here on my skin. So my skin already gets a little bit flawless and everything is nicely and cleaned up. Okay, so in the next video I'm going to do this for the next 20 minutes. I'm going to fast forward the video a little bit so you guys don't need to sit here for 20 minutes and watch me do everything. I'm going to retouch it and you guys can see it in a fast forward mode. Quickly before we're going to do that, I also want to show you guys down here, say for instance with the big pimples, you can also then again just very closely sample an area and brush over here. Just always watch out for patterns and textures. You don't want to clone from here because then you're obviously cloning or actually healing these textures from here onto there, which you don't want. So press Command Z, get rid of that. Then over here, small stuff like that, you want to retouch everything that is annoying or everything that points out. So zoom out sometimes, that's a trick that I use. Zoom out, see what's pointing out. Say for instance over here, put your help layer on. Okay, there's a big spot, we need to retouch on that. Press Z, zoom in. Okay, I need to retouch that. Turn off my help layer, back to basic. J, healing brush tool, and we're healing that. Fixing all of that, fixing this. So over here, I can see all of these hairs. These hairs have to be retouched. All of that. Take that out. Take that out. All of that. So I'm going to do and sit here for the next 20-30 minutes and just retouch all of this. Also down here, the necklines. Very important. Always get rid of necklines. They are not beautiful at all. So turn up your brush size a little bit bigger. I mostly use my healing tool for that. Select an area close by and then just paint with the flow one strike over there. And voila, our whole neckline over here is disappearing. Still rendering. Okay, there it is gone. And again over here. And then I'm just painting a little bit over there, healing all of that. Okay, I'm also taking out a lot of these blemishes here and all of these beauty spots. Like I said again, if you're retouching for a client, you will be very carefully if you're taking out beauty spots. If it's for your own portrait, you can go and do whatever you like to. So I'm going to sit now for the next 30 minutes and do this.